Photonics and dance may seem to have nothing in common, but in fact they do. The study of each involves energy and motion. And study them we do. But have you ever wondered what would happen if you became light? We'll tell you this week on Light Matters. This is Light Matters for April 22nd, 2015. I'm your host, Justine Murphy. This week, we learn about a camera that's powered by the same light it captures and get the lowdown on the technology transfer program at the upcoming CLIO conference. And we have a winner from last week's keyword contest. Judith Sue from Caltech is the winner of a $50 Amazon gift card, and 5 others who emailed us the correct phrase will get Photonics Media t-shirts. We'll give you more chances to win in future episodes. There's much more ahead on this week's show, including a unique workshop that brought together dance and photonics. But first, Assistant Editor Serena Tracy tells us about a new way to look at art.
Great works of art have stories hidden deep beneath their surfaces, told in layers of paint and varnish and applied throughout their history. Unfortunately, those substances can degrade over time, leaving conservators with a big cleaning job and a very small margin for error. Researchers at Nottingham Trent University have partnered with London's National Gallery to develop an instrument capable of non-invasively capturing the subsurface details of paintings at a high resolution. When tested on a 16th century copy of Raphael's Madonna and Child, the technique performed just as well as traditional invasive imaging techniques. To understand the materials and structure beneath the surface of a painting, Dr. Haida Leong and her team gave optical coherence tomography, or OCT, an upgrade to create cross-sectional maps of the painting's layers. A broadband laser-like light source provided a wider frequency range than conventional techniques and a completely non-destructive way to image art history in ultra-high resolution. And since OCT is sensitive to changes in refractive index, it even identified layers of varnish that were almost indistinguishable from each other under the microscope. The researchers hope to get this instrument to other art institutions and even use it on historical manuscripts.
Thanks, Serena. Absorbing solar energy one moment and capturing images the next, a prototype video camera is said to be the first that is entirely self-powered. Developed by researchers at Columbia University, the camera doesn't require a wall plug or battery, and in principle could operate indefinitely under its own power. Photodetectors within the camera operate alternately as a photovoltaic array absorbing energy and as an image sensor capturing a 30 by 40 pixel picture. In a well-lit room, the camera makes a new image every second. When the camera isn't taking pictures, it could be used to generate power for cell phones and other devices. Columbia professor Sri Nair said self-powered digital imaging devices could be valuable in the development of wearable technologies and the Internet of Things. His team is presenting its work this week at the International Conference on Computational Photography at Rice University in Houston. Still ahead on Light Matters, pointers for taking technology from the lab to the market and dancing like a wave and a particle at the same time.
The ILT 5000 is the ILT 1700 for the 21st century. Building on the legacy of the industry standard ILT 1700 radiometer, the ILT 5000 incorporates all of the traditional functionality and workmanship ILT is known for. The new ILT 5000 was designed to collect accurate data over the broadest range of light intensities possible. For additional information on the ILT 5000 or any of our light measurement products, please visit our website at www.intl-lighttech.com. Thank you.
The annual Conference on Lasers and Electro-Optics, or CLIO, is less than a month away. Photonics Media is the media sponsor of the CLIO Technology Transfer Program, which aims to give researchers the knowledge they need to commercialize their innovations. Rick Plimpton, CEO of Optimax Systems and chairman of the CLIO Technology Transfer Committee, told us how it all got started 6 years ago.
And the Tech Transfer Forum was created to encourage these 2 very different populations that attend the conference, specifically the laser researchers and business folks or entrepreneurs that are on the exhibit floor, to get them talking and hopefully to develop some collaboration that'll move new technology, the latest technology, cutting-edge technology from the laboratory to the marketplace more quickly.
CLIO will be held May 10th through the 15th in San Jose, California. The Tech Transfer Program will be held on Thursday the 14th. It includes expert tutorials on startup funding and patent applications, as well as a pitch panel featuring 5 inventors. You can find out more by joining our Clio Tech Transfer webinar April 30th. Details can be found at photonics.com/webinars. You work with photons all day long, but have you ever wondered what it might be like to be one? Children at the Edinburgh International Science Festival in Scotland found out this month during a workshop that corresponded with the International Year of Light 2015. Called Dancing Light, the workshop essentially taught young participants how to dance like a photon. Through movement, it brought children inside some of the different principles of light. No prior dance experience was required, but an interest in science and fun were. Dr. Jenny Boss of the University of Edinburgh School of Chemistry and Roberta Beekbane, a choreographer and dance movement psychotherapist, presented the workshop to children ages 8 to 13. Dance and other fun movements helped the children learn about things like visualizing colors, how lasers work, and what happens when light is reflected and refracted. They became glowing photons and even made their own prisms using the information they learned about the properties of light. It was a very unique workshop, according to Beekbane, as it provided a more creative approach to science learning. The April edition of Industrial Photonics magazine should be hitting your doorstep or your inbox right about now. And editor Rod Pedrati is here with some highlights.
In our cover story, contributing editor Hank Hogan discusses a multitude of new sensor innovations. All of them aim for the same goal, improving efficiency and advancing detection capabilities. And there are some specific requirements they'll need to meet to satisfy these demands. And Jason Smith, Associate Professor of Materials at the University of Oxford, expounds on state-of-the-art quantum information technologies that are set to revolutionize communication security and computing capabilities. Quantum key distribution, or QKD, will be vital for this, and it's going to involve a whole new generation of triggered single-photon sources. Europe's Wavelength Tunable Advanced Single Photon Sources Project, or WASPS, is helping to make this future a reality. You can read it online and subscribe for free at photonics.com.
Thanks, Rod. Next week on Light Matters, web managing editor James Lowe will be back with a report from Baltimore, where photonic technologies for the defense industry are taking center stage this week at SPIE's DSS Conference and Expo. Until then, leave us a comment below and tell us what you think of Light Matters. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.